Hello, I want to help as many U.S. business owners, U.S. entrepreneurs, U.S. business owners, franchise owners, self employed, and also professionals how they can save federal and state income taxes legally with the Business Spendthrift Trust. It's legal, it's in the IRS Tax Code 643B. It's in the our current tax structure started back in February of 1913, and the super rich families of 1913, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, and the Kennedys made sure they could save taxes. Well, if they can save taxes, we can save taxes. Hi, my name is Sally Gimmon, and I'm known as the tax saving champion. My goal is to teach the secret of the rich to as many people as possible. The Spendthrift Trust comes from England way back when King Henry VIII, that famous king who chopped off his wives' heads, became a swell guy and decided to divorce them and start the Church of England. Well, he went to go tax the lords and ladies of England, and they went back to the 12th century to the Magna Carta and said, oh, no, King Henry VIII, you can't do this. It's contract law that came to the colonies while we were still part of England. The law firm I work on behalf of that was started by a Harvard law professor 78 years ago. In 78 years, not a single trust has ever been audited. Now his grandson and great-grandson run the law firm, and they give you a certification saying if you get questioned by the IRS, they'll defend you free of charge. The law firm inherited a trust that's turning 365 years old this year, 2026. Our country is only turning 250 years old. Yay, United States. Again, if you want to stop paying federal and state income taxes, I guarantee if you're making at least $100,000 in 1099, I cannot help W-2 income earners, but Google says 32% of W-2 income earners have a side hustle that is usually 1099 income. Today's example is a Maryland cleaning company. They have about 52 Airbnbs in the Annapolis area. She has 15 employees under her. She knows how much she's making for the full year of 2026, stop paying federal and state income taxes. She would save $67,443. Now, to break this down, federal income taxes, she files jointly. She's married with 3 kids. She files jointly. She would save $57,756 in federal taxes. And on top of that, $9,697 in Maryland state income taxes. She has not started the trust yet, but she would save $5,620 per month of June, month of July, month of August, September, October, November, December. Now, she will file 2 separate tax returns for 2026. She'll file a 1040 tax return from January through May, and then she would file a 1041 tax return for her Business Spendthrift Trust. She is going to open a new bank account. We're going to give her a new EIN number, a letter to the bank. She's going to open a new bank account. She will have to contact all her people she cleans for and say, hey, I changed banks. Here's a new routing number. Here's a new account number. Please pay this account. All her receivables go into that bank account. She pays her employees from that bank account. Unfortunately, I can't help her save payroll tax. That's something outside of federal and state income taxes. But the $5,000 she saves per month, she could put this back into her business. She could pay off her mortgage. She could buy a new vehicle. She can take her family on a well-deserved vacation. She has 3 children. She can set up college funds for them. She can give to her favorite charity, or she can save retirement. We introduce her to the CPA who will file her 1041 tax return. And again, because she's working with Airbnb hosts, I'm going to give her my affiliate link, and I told her, tell the people who are having the Airbnbs, I will help them save rental income taxes with the Beneficial Trust. The Beneficial Trust is completely different from the Business Trust. The Business Trust saves federal and state income taxes. The Beneficial Trust, you're going to stop paying short-term capital gains, which is like wholesaling, fix and flipping, auction houses, tax liens. You're selling crypto, you're an options trader, or you're a Forex investor. You'll stop paying long-term capital gains. They're a year or more and are either 15 or 20% when you sell your business, sell an investment property, or a baseball card. You'll stop paying interest income taxes. If you're a passive investor, you're in mutual funds, you're in a REIT, you're doing subject to real estate, the BRRRR strategy, I have notes where I'm the Bank of Sally and people pay me their mortgage. Creative financing, seller financing, or Forex investor. Yes, Forex investors, you get taxed twice. You'll stop paying dividend income taxes if you're in the stock market, you're a day trader, you're a futures trader, a commodities trader, or you're living on dividends. You'll stop paying rental income taxes if you have Airbnb, vacation rentals, 5, 10, 15, 20, 100 doors. Maybe you're multifamily real estate, apartment real estate, commercial properties like storage units, or maybe you're doing Airbnb arbitrage. And finally, you'll stop paying royalty income taxes if you're an actor, an actress, a musician, an author, an artist, you have any kind of NFTs, you have copyrights, patents, or intellectual property. They're two separate trusts saving very specific taxes. You do not need both trusts. The majority of my clients have one or the other. Personally, I have both the business and a beneficial spendthrift trust. I have more property in my beneficial trust, make more money, but my business trust, I have 3 businesses. I don't care which trust you get. You're going to save in 4 very important ways. Number 1, you're going to save federal and state income taxes year after year, generation after generation. You're starting a legacy. Congratulations. Number 2, you're going to keep your information completely private. This is on the federal level, and we're going to ask you to shut down all LLCs, S Corps, and C Corps, because anyone can go on the Secretary of State or the Corporation Commission website of your state and research LLCs, S Corps, and C Corps, either by your personal name or by your the company name. 40%, 40% of LLCs, S Corps, and C Corps get sued every year. That's a huge number. Why would you want to play Russian roulette? Number 3, talking about lawsuits. I can't stop you from being sued, but all lawsuits become frivolous and go away. And number 4, if you're over 65 and you're on Medicare, it stops the IRMA surcharge if you're making too much money on Parts B and D of Medicare. I know this sounds too good to be true. If you want to set up a free 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me, it's www.thetrustisyou.com/scheduling. I'll leave it in the notes, but this is legal. It's in the IRS Tax Code 643B. You have nothing to lose but to learn the secret of the rich. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.